MovieWeb.com.
Who makes the square burger?
Burger King.
Wendy's, yeah.
But many of them are starting to add low-fat dishes because of the obesity which is plaguing the country.
Very good, Priya.
They taught her what to say.
This is Jennifer David from City One Bank calling.
They told her how to act.
It's not normal for a young woman like you to work all night on the phone talking to strangers pretending to be an Americano.
But they never prepared her
Mr. Woodruff, your card's been declined.
for a connection like this.
Yeah.
Sir, our fraud division has frozen your account.
What?
I just need to verify some of these charges.
Okay, the big plasma TV, that's mine.
What can I do for you?
Hey, I just wanted to alert you to a future charge.
Is it nice out?
I don't know, sir. I'm in San Francisco. Mr. Woodruff?
You know more about me than my own mother. Granger's fine.
Granger?
Granger?
Now, it's been scientifically proven that people who sound extremely sexy on the phone are usually less attractive physically when you see them in person. Now, is Granger Woodruff the exception to that rule?
I don't know. I guess so. I wasn't really aware of that statistic. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, like usually the female disc jockeys that just sound so hot aren't, huh?
Well, I was gonna say in the sex phone operators.
Yeah. Well.
You see them out in public, and they're like, I was talking to who? What?
Have you seen a lot of sex phone operators?
Oh, sure. I live right across the street from. Watch them all come out of the building. I'm not even kidding. So I'll ask you now. What were some of the challenges of shooting in MovieWeb? Because I hear that it was like really noisy there, and you guys had a problem with the sound.
Well, you know, shooting in Mumbai is just, I guess the main challenge would be it's just very populated, densely populated. There's a ton of traffic. So yeah, I think sound was an issue. You know, when some of the scenes we shot, specifically there's one scene where I come to India and I'm like trying to flag down a rickshaw. That was just like off-the-cuff guerrilla filmmaking. Like the street wasn't locked off. We didn't have permits to be doing that. So literally, I was running through real Indian traffic, trying to flag down this rickshaw. So it was pretty exciting for me.
Was it a real rickshaw, or did you guys already have one set up?
No, we didn't even have one set up. I like grabbed like a real rickshaw, you know, and then they're like, "Okay, cut." The guy was like, "What are you doing?" So it was pretty funny.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, well, the Bollywood audiences are pretty loyal, and I think this is your first step into that world. Are you prepared to become a sort of Bollywood icon after this?
You know, I mean, that's part of the reason why I did this project, you know, because, I mean, you know, we live in a global world, and, you know, I think the film industry is becoming, you know, very, very global, you know, and I mean, for an actor to raise their profile internationally, you know, be it in this film in India, you know, I mean, that's only gonna benefit you because there's so many great projects being shot all over the world, you know. So I mean, it's, you know, acting's a great opportunity to visit another country, you know, and really, you know, take all that in and shoot a project, you know, and further your career.
Well, now with the two characters, we kind of see the cultural differences between them. Did you experience those between the filmmakers as well on both sides? You had MGM and AdLab coming together to create this. I'm wondering if you noticed any cultural differences there.
You know, I mean, this film is still very much a Hollywood film in the way it was shot, in its format. You know, I mean, we didn't really, besides taking, you know, our lead heroine, you know, from Bollywood. You know, I mean, it's still very much a Hollywood film. I mean, I think there was, you know, at times some communication breakdowns between some of our Indian crew and some of our American crew. You know, some challenges there, but you know, other than that, things went pretty smoothly.
Now, what was it like getting to work with Shreya? Am I saying her name right?
Yeah, Shreya.
Because I mean, she's huge in India.
Yeah, I mean, she's a huge South Bombay star, and I think now even becoming, you know, bigger, you know, throughout the city and throughout the country. But you know, she was great. I mean, she's obviously breathtakingly beautiful, you know, and she really, you know, delivered a really good performance, a really, like, you know, heartwarming, honest performance.
Now, are you ready to jump into the singing and dancing in your next Bollywood film? Is that what you're planning on?
No, that's not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen.
I mean, you know, I mean, for me, I mean, visually speaking, I think Bollywood films are amazing. You know, I mean, with the camera movement and the colors and these immense choreographed dances. You know, I mean, it really is, you know, visually pleasing to watch. You know, but I mean, I'm still very much you know, rooted in, you know, Hollywood traditional acting, you know, and I mean, I live for those moments where you're just, you know, lost in a scene, and you're, you know, and I you know, live for moving people with my work, you know, and I find Bollywood to be a bit like a music video sometimes, but that's also changing, you know, slowly, and, you know, these type of films, you know, bringing Bollywood and Hollywood together, are, you know, making that change happen, and really, you know, opening up American culture to the great wealth of Indian talent, you know, and opening up India to, you know, American talent.
What's going on with you two?
She's going back to India.
You never put yourself out there. If you want big rewards, you have to take big risks.
Taxi! Airport. I need information from Mumbai, India.
The other end of the line.
I can't understand you. Hold on. Excuse me. Would you mind translating for me?
Okay, just because I'm brown and driving a taxi doesn't mean I can speak Indian.
No. I didn't mean that.
Dude, I'm playing with you. Give me the phone.